Well, hello viewers, and welcome to this March the 1st edition of Roblog. March the 1st. Lovely day on the island today, about 12 or 13 degrees. Nice sunshine out after 3 days of rain and fog and whatnot. So we're really appreciating the weather today here on Mount Zuhalem on Vancouver Island as we sit here in Maple Bay talking to you around the world. And thank you for tuning in and for your views. And if you would like to subscribe, you can just hit that little subscribe square that's down there on the homepage of my blog, or you can hit subscribe at the end of this blog as well. So I appreciate whatever you do. It's just nice to have you along today. So what do we got to talk about today? Well, we've been watching this show called Modern Love. And it's interesting watching some of the series. It's very good. Season 1 is very, very good. And I realized that love and relationships today are much different than when the hubby and I got together 37 years ago. And one of the things that I think is strikingly different is I think, now this may not be all people, but I think when some people get together today, young people, it's not always thought about being in the long term. It's like, let's get together, then if you're going to get engaged, we're going to get married, but let's not think that it may be something that's going to last for 37 years. They just go along, and okay, if things start getting a little rocky or they get disinterested, then that's the end of it. They find somebody else and move on. At least that's how it seems in the world today, and this show on Amazon seems to perpetuate that. That perhaps in some people it's very important to find somebody and to live your life and share your life with someone, but for other people, well, maybe it's not so important. Now, I don't know whether social media had something to do with that or not, but it just seems to be the way it is today. And you know what? The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, we have to strive to be happy. And if you're in a relationship where you're not happy, then I think that is what you need to talk about. Maybe not how you're going to continue a relationship, especially if you both feel it's doomed. You have to talk about how you're both going to be happy, and maybe it is time to separate and go your other ways. I mean, you can go to counseling and all that kind of stuff too, I suppose, if you want to. But that's from Dr. Reed today, just telling you that. Well, things going on in this world of ours. I'm telling you. Did you see that video of that young Russian man who was part of the invasion force in Ukraine? And he had to call his mother and tell him he was a prisoner of the Ukraine. And he believed that it was a peacekeeping mission when they crossed the border a week ago. And his mother that you hear talking on the other end, now you have to read the subtitles, she didn't quite understand what was going on. Her son is a prisoner of war, just come home. He said, I can't come home. It was very interesting. So you might have to do a search for that. Do a search for Russian prisoner of war in Ukraine and take a look. It's very sad. It's very sad to watch it. And again, it shows you, as I said in my last vlog, it's probably one madman who's at the top of all this. And then these young men, like this gentleman, I believe who was born in 2000, he's 22. And this is what? He's a prisoner of war at 22. All because of one man and one stupid, idiotic philosophy about conquering part of the world. You know, I don't know. Refer back to my other vlog too. Like, let the ladies do the job, okay? And then this we wouldn't have. The biggest thing we'd have to think about all day long is hairstyles and perhaps lipstick and nail polish. I don't know. But it was very sad watching this young man talking to his mother on a cell phone. I'm a prisoner, Mom. Well, have you watched the TV series The Walking Dead? No, it's been on for 11 seasons, over a decade. And I got tired of it for a couple of seasons, and I came back to it a season or so ago. And I watch it on my computer, and then I can fast forward the bits, more zombies, killing, eating, that stuff. I mean, I've seen enough of that in 11 seasons. So what there is left of a storyline, I kind of go forward into that. And they're on the final season now, the final few episodes. And I just watched 2 the other day. And, well, it's interesting. There's a lot of actors that have come and gone in there. A lot of actors that have come, been on the show, been eaten, and then, of course, they return, and they have to be shot in the head or something with the head in order to get rid of the zombie. Walking Dead. Yeah, so it's still on for a few more seasons, and then You know, a lot of those people are just going to be out of a job after having a steady job for 11 seasons. So I hope they put some money away and did a little bit of planning. Let's hope they did. I know I would do that. If I was lucky enough to be on a series that was a great series, lots of viewers, and lasted that long, hopefully put some money away. So the rest of your life, you can basically maybe do what you want, like maybe walk down a London street. Something as simple as that. Just enjoy life. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's send our thoughts to the folks in the Ukraine. We have colored lights outside our house in the eaves, and I turned those lights yesterday to the colors of the Ukraine flag, just to be in solidarity with those people. But there's some amazing stories coming out of this war, and some sad stories too. Children being killed, people who are working at a TV tower. It's ridiculous. So try to be happy, do the best that we can, support those people with all the positive thoughts you can send over that way. And remember, for 2022, we're talking about love. Okay? And that's all we need. We just need love for 2022. And that four-letter word is the word that really triumphed over evil all these centuries. So think about that. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in today. Brand new month. You're supposed to say rabbit. The first thing you're supposed to say in a new month. I can't say that now because I've been talking for 5 minutes, but rabbit for March the 1st, 2022. Take care of yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, and we will talk to you next time right here on the very next edition of Rob Blog. See you soon. Take care. Bye.